What up? It's your boy Dre Day every day. And today I'm here to talk about the importance of physical media. Long live physical media, like the title of the video says. So, first of all, before I go into this, I want to say that this is a discussion that will appeal more to a more passionate fan of not necessarily digital content, but the content being consumed, whether your medium of choice is gaming or movies or even books for that matter. But because when you have people, there's different levels of consumer when it comes to these types of things. You're gonna have your casual fans and you're gonna have your hardcore fans. And your casual fans would possibly be would see things as more one and done versus a passionate fan being more of a person who will consume it over and over because it means that much to them. And with that being said, if you have a discussion that includes a casual fan going back and forth with a hardcore fan, it's never going to make any progress because they don't view things the same way. And I have to say that because the casual fan's argument will be that having physical media is having clutter, which in case in point, it will be true for that particular person. But the more passionate fan will see it as, well, I actually have this content and I can consume it whenever I'm ready to consume it. Because when it comes to having streaming services, the heads at these companies can pick and choose what you're consuming at what said time. Like, I'd say one of my favorite movies is not Metal Gear, but No Country for Old Men. And at a period in time, it was on Netflix. I don't know if it's on Netflix at the moment because I don't consume Netflix on a day-to-day basis. But it shows up, then it's gone, then it shows up, then it's gone. And it's like the times that I've wanted to watch it, it's like it'll be gone. I have a physical copy of No Country for Old Men, so I don't necessarily worry about it. But another thing that I can say to this discussion is Metal Gear Solid, my favorite video game franchise. Right now, matter of fact, I have a website pulled up on my iPod Touch. Give me a second. As of right now, here on the website, what is this, svg.com, it says on November 8th, Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3 were pulled from several online stores due to the use of historical footage in the games. As of right now, it is unclear when the gamers can expect to see either game return to digital storefronts. Now, with me being a retro collector, I was actually in one of my stores yesterday. Well, not my stores, but one of my favorite stores. And I saw a copy of Metal Gear Solid 3. It was actually brand new, still in the plastic, and they were selling it for $179. Now, these days with PlayStation 2 games, and when they're popular, those prices can be pretty up there. But I think that that's a bit steep, even by modern standards, because I started my retro collecting in 2017. I believe I went to PlayStation 2 in 2018. But here I have a copy of Metal Gear Solid 3. I actually got this from a friend. And I believe he sold this to me in a bundle of games with it's like 4 or 5 games, and I gave him like between $30 and $40. I can't remember. But in the actual stores like Game Over, Movie Trading Company, Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid 2, they were going for like $6.99, $7.99. And these are complete with disc and instruction manual. Well, Metal Gear Solid called theirs instruction manga. But Also, I have an Amazon listing for you too. Amazon listing of these two games as of December 3rd, 2021. Metal Gear Solid 3 is $74.23 and Metal Gear Solid 2 is $85.99. Now, I haven't followed these pricings since I've got mine, but I can guarantee you if I got Metal Gear Solid 2, I got Metal Gear Solid 2 definitely from Game Over, and it was $7.99. I can guarantee you that these prices, these $85.99, $74.23, are reflective of the game being pulled from the digital storefronts. Now, this right here is where physical media comes in, because they can pull this media from a digital site. They can't physically come to your house and take this out of your house. So that's why me personally, I always, if it's something that I'm really passionate about, I will go and get the physical copy. There's a thing like this. Like, speaking of Netflix, I actually bought season 1 and 2 of Narcos. And I know it's a Netflix original and it's been up since it's been up, but who knows? Maybe Netflix in the next 2 or 3 years decides that, hey, or not necessarily Netflix decides, maybe a company says, hey, we want to buy Narcos, or someone in between, somewhere in the contract lines, it says, hey, we're having a dispute with Netflix, and now you have to pull this content. Well, I have the 2 seasons I care about to watch. You can pull it down today. Another thing, Alan Wake. There was a dispute with this a few years ago, I'm not mistaken, with some sort of music, and the Alan Wake was pulled from the digital storefront in the Microsoft stores. Now they've got it straightened out because Alan Wake is recently released for remastered for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and just current gen. But for that window, there was a window where Alan Wake was not available. But I have Alan Wake here in my house. And the most popular one, Marvel vs. Capcom. Everyone knows about Disney's acquisition of Marvel, and there was an ugly dispute between Marvel and Sony, and something like that, where Disney was threatening to take Spider-Man out of the Marvel Universe movies. It was some crazy things going on with that, but because Sony actually has exclusive rights to Marvel, I don't have the full-scale details of that, but the reason why you can't get Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in a digital storefront today is because all of the different directions that the contracts go pertaining to this brand, this character, this, that, and the third, and everyone has to be on one accord for them to say, hey, we can sell you this game digitally. But they can't come take this out of my house. So, with that said, if you're a passionate fan about what it is you consume, go get you a physical copy, because one day contracts are going to destroy all of this digital content that we love so much. If you're a casual and you're on board with, hey, I'm cool with them taking it down, do that. That's good for you. But I'm speaking to the hardcore fans that want to consume content for years and years, as long as you have the playable systems. Go and support physical media, because physical media will be with you as long as it's well kept and maintained. Lastly, I have a friend that told me she has a rare movie with Jaleel White. I cannot remember the name of this movie, but apparently somewhere along the years it's become a cult classic, and now people are selling it for this ridiculous price online. she has her physical copy, and people are sitting online looking for it, and these storefronts that sell them can boost the price up, and or whatever the case may be, you have your copy and keep it. You don't have to worry about the mumbo jumbo or paying an inflated price or scattering around trying to find it, because a lot of times when something is brought to the attention that it's taken away, that's when people want to start consuming it. And it's like, for us here that believe in physical media, sitting right here on the shelf, baby. But yeah, long live physical media. Go buy your CDs. Go buy your DVDs. Go buy your hard copy games. And speaking to that, if you're a gamer, you always want to, well, depending on if you're a hardcore gamer where you like to play titles that are outside of the popular pop culture titles, you like to play games like Singularity or SSX. I'm sorry, my actual game collection is right here. That's why I'm looking off camera. You want to play things like Mafia. Well, Mafia is pretty mainstream now. Inversion, Haze. If you recognize titles like that I just named, you always want to go and pick up. You want to have, because they're selling digital consoles, you want to have the disc-based consoles, because you'll look in the digital marketplace and the game will be $59, $69. You walk right in Target or Best Buy and it's sitting somewhere from like $19.99, $39.99, because everybody's on board with just staying in the house and buying things digital because it's convenient, that these products aren't moving out of the store. So you would get yourself a better deal if you're a bargain shopper. If you got it to blow, man, sit in the house and run up that check. But if you're a bargain shopper, you might want to take a trip to Target. You might want to take a trip to Best Buy every now and again. That game that you wanted, you're like, hey, I don't want to pay $69 for it. Might be enough for $39. That might be more reasonable for you. But I'm saying all of that to say this: long live physical media, and for your most passionate things, make sure you get that and you can protect it and you can consume it whenever you're ready, and nobody can take it from you. That's all I got for this particular idea. But long live physical media. Hashtag it and stand by it.